Hey everybody, welcome to nighttime in Brisbane. Today I'm at the Kangaroo Point. That's the Kangaroo Point, everybody. It's a cliff. I don't know if it's man-made. Someone was saying that it was chipped. So basically it was like the cliff was all the way till there, but it was chipped and it's over there. So you can see the cliff and the lighting over there. And you know what? Check this out. You got a great view of the city from here too. So let's walk a little bit further and get away from the lights. Maybe you can't see me, but you can see the view. So the whole thing was there was a guy called John Oxley back in 1823. He was one of the early explorers. So he came this far and he saw people were here living here. They were called the Turrugal people, and they were living off the river. And there were like 300 or maximum 2,000 of them apparently. And then he found out this place, and then he went and told everybody in Sydney that there is a place here where you can come and we can put all the bad criminals that we have over here. And eventually that's what happened. They brought all the bad criminals and they put them here, and I don't know what they did to the tribal Aborigine people, poor people. But anyway, that's what happened. Beautiful view. I think we need to go a bit further behind the trees. But you see, John Oxley is seen in a very bright light. I mean, he's a great explorer actually. Finding a river like Brisbane River coming this deep, he was just going into the abyss, into the unknown, and he found Brisbane River and also found this settlement here of Turrugal people. That's very impressive, but it led to the destruction of the Turrugal people. But I guess back then people didn't know, you know, what could happen based on their discoveries. Anyway, the penal colonies were set here, and this suburb of Kangaroo Point is one of the oldest suburbs here in Brisbane. So this is what the cliff looks like, guys. I need to get a bit closer. I'm seeing cliff climbers alongside the cliff, climbing with ropes, etc. I think there is a... Okay, you tell me. Let's look at it up close. You tell me if it looks like man carved. I'm not sure how to assess that. I'm not seeing any. To be honest, I don't know how to differentiate if it's man carved or if they use dynamite. What do I know? But sure, we saw it up close, the Kangaroo Point. So the idea was to go around the trees which are blocking our view of the city and get a better view, right? I think I found it. It's over here. So yeah, the Turrugal people, there were 300 or 2,000. Apparently when were the conquistadors, the Italians, when they went to South America and they found the Inca tribe there. I don't know if you have seen the guys. You won't be able to see me anymore. I'll be talking about something. Oh, there's a street light here. Maybe you can see me, or you don't care if you see me or not. So let me show you the view. I think we need to go a bit further to the right. Can you see the moon? Wow, that's cool, right? I'll keep quiet for a bit so that you can take in the view. I think we can go a bit further to the right and see if the view gets better. So yeah, what I wanted to tell you was, have you seen the movie where there is that Mel Gibson movie where that guy is just running, Apocalypto? In that movie they show that the Spanish conquistadors arrive at the end to their tribe, you know. Already the tribes were killing each other and all that, but what I'm trying to get at is, if you notice the ship, there were maybe 50 people maximum on that, and the tribal people have never seen horses before, and when they saw these people on top of the horses walking in off the beach, they thought that the horse and the person was the same, and they started running in fear. And the Spanish conquistadors were very good at horse riding, and they were like just chopping them off. That's why 50 people were quite a lot for a whole, whatever, thousands of tribal people. But the main thing is the diseases that they brought. they brought in chickenpox and measles and all that, which we have immunity to because we are the children of the people who got it initially. So we are all immune to it, but those tribal people didn't have a chance. Why I'm saying all this is because when John Oxley and the rest of them, the penal colony convicts, who were the worst convicts, they were sent here, by the way, when they all came here, they brought in all those diseases with them as well, like chickenpox and rest of them, and these guys didn't have a chance, and there were only 300 or 2,000 of them apparently. Feel bad for them, but okay, I have something for you. What about this, guys? You like it? And you got a ferry going with the moon at the back. I think it can be better. Let's go a bit for, oh look, there is the south side on that side. Can we see the wheel of Brisbane? No, we can't. It's behind the trees. But you see, I'm also thinking about the view that the Turgal people must have had back in the day. Like, those people were like, there was no city lights or anything like that, right? They must have had like the most clearest looking skies, and they could see all the stars and all that. And when I was in Alice Springs, that's like a bit more central Australia, I could see there's quite a lot of Aboriginal people. You see them in mainland Australia, away from the east coast, because most of the cities are on the east coast, right? And they just stop on the road sometimes and they just look at the stars, and they start, you know, they put their hands together and they're just looking at the stars. And they're very connected to the nature and stars and things like that. So back in the day when there was no lights, wow, I think that's the best it can get. Sure, we love this, but don't we miss the stars? Don't you miss the stars? I miss the stars. Okay, it looks to be, I think this is the best point we can get to, guys. Shit, if I fall in the water, it's game over for me. I'd hope I won't, because they let me till here. Wow. So we've got some white light and some orange light as well. That means they're residential and office, I'm guessing now. Or they just don't care. They put orange lights where they should be putting white lights. Like this building over here. Wow, look at those orange lights. And then this building here on the right says St. George. It's got white lights all the way till there. So behind is the Kangaroo Point, the oldest suburb in Brisbane, which used to be a place for the Turgal people who used to live off the river. Anyway, survival of the fittest, I suppose. And this is a story everywhere, I guess. This is the story of Australia, but America, Red Indians, South America, the Incas, even the Indians can be, well, we're still kicking around, but we're just speaking a different language, I guess. So yeah, that's the Kangaroo Point at the night time. The view, we saw the cliffs a bit up close. There are people climbing the cliffs in the night. I don't know why, but must be exciting. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.